9 things that make men look cheap. Fix these fast. Looking cheap has nothing to do with being broke, and everything to do with how you present what you have. You can wear a $10 tee and still look expensive, or wear $1,000 sneakers and still look like a try-hard. The truth is, women are wired to detect social value instantly. You guys are leaking signals you don't even see. And once you start noticing them, you'll never look at style the same again. Welcome to EMA, the place where high-value men come to get inspired, to level up their style, own their love life, and take charge of their relationships. Number 1. Fake designer labels or loud logos. Let's be honest, some of you guys are walking around like human billboards. Massive logo on the chest, flashy belt buckle, fake gold accents. You're trying to say status, but what she's hearing is insecurity. You see, when your shirt is screaming louder than your personality, it's not doing you any favors. There's a reason why high-value men keep it subtle. Because real confidence doesn't need to shout. Now let's talk about the fake stuff. Wearing counterfeit brands doesn't make you look rich. It makes you look like you're trying to look rich. And nothing kills your vibe faster than being seen as a poser. Wearing a knockoff designer item is like putting caviar on instant noodles. It doesn't fool anyone, and it tastes the same. Cheap. And the irony? The woman you're trying to impress already knows the real thing. She's seen the stitching, the shine, the font. You're not hiding anything. You're just exposing how much you care about being seen, not respected. So here's the fix. Strip it back. Go for clean, quiet, well-fitted pieces. No one will know if your shirt costs $20 or $200, but they will know when you walk in like you value yourself. And that's what makes you expensive. Number 2, over-accessorizing with clunky jewelry. Let's talk about the jewelry overload. You guys, if your wrists jingle every time you reach for a drink, we've got a situation. 1 chain? Cool. 2? Maybe. But when it starts looking like you robbed a pawn shop, something's off. Here's the truth. Most women aren't impressed by how much metal you can stack on your body. They're watching how intentional you are. And nothing screams, "I'm trying too hard," louder than 10 rings and a gold-plated watch with no battery. Think about it. Do you want to look stylish? Or do you want to look like you're auditioning for a low-budget rap video? This isn't about no accessories. It's about the right accessories. A subtle timepiece, a clean chain, 1 ring max, unless you're a rock star. And even they know how to edit. Because here's what women pick up on. When a man knows how to hold back, he looks powerful. Restraint is rare. And rare equals valuable. So if your jewelry box looks like a toolbox, it's time to declutter. Let each piece say something, without trying to say everything. Because cheap isn't just about money. It's about taste. And we're just getting started. Wait till you hear what your shirt collar is secretly saying about you. Number 3, yellowing shirt collars or cuffs. You could be wearing the cleanest outfit in the room, but the moment she sees that faint yellow stain creeping along your collar, it's game over, and you might not even notice it. But trust me, she does, because women are trained, socially and biologically, to spot the details. And a stained collar? That's not just a laundry issue. It's a silent message. It says, I don't finish things, I don't pay attention, I don't care enough. Now here's where it gets worse. You guys will iron the shirt, spritz on cologne, even roll up the sleeves to look sharp. But that discoloration? It clings like desperation at the end of a bad date. Here's what makes it even more brutal. You could be the kindest, most high-value man in the room. But if your shirt looks like it's been through 3 summers without a wash, your message gets lost. And no, this isn't about being rich. It's about being aware. Throw out the tired whites. Invest in a quality detergent or a proper collar cleaner. Keep a rotation so nothing wears out too fast. Because your clothes don't just talk, they whisper your habits. And habits are attractive or repellent. Now here's the twist most guys miss. Sometimes it's not what you wear, but what's hiding underneath that tells on you, especially if you've been doing this one thing with your socks. Number 4, wearing athletic socks with dress shoes. Picture this. You've got the outfit right. Tailored pants, nice loafers, solid button-up. Then you sit down, and boom, white gym socks flash like a bad plot twist. You guys, this is one of those details that doesn't just break the look, it betrays it. It's like ordering steak and then pulling out ketchup packets. Wrong place, wrong vibe. Athletic socks are designed for sweat and sprinting, not subtlety. They bunch up, they stretch out, and they scream, "I got dressed in the dark." Here's why this matters more than you think. Women see contrast. When your upper half says grown man and your ankles say PE class, you lose consistency. And consistency is the secret sauce of confidence. Now, we're not saying you need to spend a fortune on socks, but own a few that match the mood. Thin, neutral, barely there socks that keep the attention where it belongs on your presence. Because every time you flash the wrong socks, you're flashing the idea that you don't get the assignment. And in the silent language of attraction, that matters. Still with me? Good, because this next one is a mistake hiding in plain sight, and it's literally shining through your clothes. Number 5, shiny synthetic fabrics that wrinkle easily. You guys, some fabrics don't just look cheap, they announce it with a spotlight. If your shirt reflects light like a plastic gift bag under harsh lighting, we've got a problem. And if it wrinkles the moment you sit down, now you look like you fought your outfit on the way here and lost. Here's the thing, synthetic doesn't always mean bad, but shiny, clingy, overly smooth fabric, that's the fast track to looking like you borrowed your clothes from a mannequin at a discount store. And you may not notice the difference, but she does. Women associate texture with taste. Shiny equals sweaty, wrinkly's rushed, and when your fabric looks uncomfortable, so do you. It's why high-value men choose matte finishes, muted tones, structured material, stuff that holds its shape and your image together. Because no matter how fit or handsome you are, if your shirt folds like a foil wrapper, it distracts. And distraction is the enemy of presence. Now here's what's wild. Even if your fabric is on point, your outfit can still betray you with this one silent mismatch that almost every guy overlooks. And it's probably hanging right in your closet. Number 6, poorly matched belt and shoes. Let's not sugarcoat it. You could have everything else locked in. Clean fit, fresh haircut, great posture, but if your belt and shoes are fighting, you're leaking style points. And no, they don't have to be identical twins, but they need to look like they're at least speaking to each other. Because nothing says I threw this on like black shoes and a random tan belt. It's like showing up to a date in a tux with flip-flops. Confusing, distracting. And worse, it tells her you don't understand the little things. Women notice balance. When your accessories are in harmony, it signals control. Intentionality, and trust me, intentional is sexy. So here's the move. Match the tone, not just the color. If you're wearing dark brown shoes, go for a belt in the same shade family. And if you're not sure, keep it simple. You're better off looking understated than mismatched. Because cheap doesn't always shout. Sometimes it quietly whispers, he didn't plan this. And speaking of planning, what's happening on top of your head might be sabotaging your whole vibe. Let's talk about the kind of grooming mistake that instantly cancels out your best outfit. Number 7, greasy hair or flaky scalp. You could be dressed like a king, but if your hair looks like it's been deep fried or your scalp snowing on your shoulders, that outfit doesn't matter anymore. Here's the brutal truth. Most guys don't feel their grooming slipping, but everyone else sees it. Greasy roots, they make you look like you haven't showered in days, even if you just did. Flakes, they're like little white flags waving from your shoulders, begging for attention, for all the wrong reasons. And women, they clock this stuff instantly. Not because they're judgmental, but because it subconsciously signals stress, neglect, or straight up disorganization. Now don't panic. This isn't about becoming a skincare influencer overnight. It's about simple maintenance. Clarifying shampoo once a week, tea tree oil or scalp serum if you need it. And maybe, just maybe, don't skip the mirror before stepping out. Because grooming isn't just hygiene, it's social armor. When you're well kept, you move differently. People look at you longer. They listen harder. They assume you've got your life together. But even if your grooming's perfect, you might still be carrying something around that makes you look instantly low value. Something you probably haven't cleaned out in months. Number 8, wallets bursting with old receipts. You guys, your wallet says more about you than your cologne ever could. Pulling out a chunky, overstuffed wallet is like airing your dirty laundry at the dinner table. Receipts, expired cards, random coins. That one loyalty card you haven't used since 2019. It's chaos in leather form. And when you whip that out to pay, you're not just paying with money. You're paying with perception. Women see it as a peek into how you manage your life. Disorganized wallet equals disorganized mind. And no matter how sharp you dress, that thick, tired wallet silently ruins your whole vibe. Here's the fix. Go slim. Clean it out. Keep the essentials. ID, one card, maybe a bill or two. Digitize everything else. Think about it. If your phone is smart, why is your wallet still living in 2006? Because it's not about the brand of the wallet. It's about what it says when you pull it out. And what it says right now is probably costing you quiet respect. But now, let's flip this. Because some of you are doing everything right, but your shirt, it's sabotaging you in the loudest, most obvious way possible. Number 9. Shirts with visible brand prints on chest. You guys, if the loudest thing in the room is the logo on your chest, you're not making an impression. You're making noise. Big, bold, in-your-face branding doesn't say style. It says, this shirt is doing the talking because I'm not sure what else to say. And let's be real. Most of those shirts, they don't even fit right. They're boxy, overwashed, and they shrink in weird places. So now it's clinging in the wrong spots and billowing in the others. Here's the thing. Wearing a shirt that screams the brand name doesn't make you the main event. It turns you into a walking ad. Women notice when a man lets the clothes speak louder than his presence. And guess what? That's the opposite of confidence. Instead, wear shirts that don't beg for attention. Let the fit, the texture, the effortless feel of it do the work. Because nothing is more high value than looking like you didn't try to impress, and still did. And now that you've made it to the end, type silent confidence in the comments to let us know you're part of the real community. And because you're still here, this next one is just for you. As a thank you for riding with us all the way through. Bonus point, cheap body language. You've got the outfit, you fix the details, but then you walk into the room hunched over, fidgeting, avoiding eye contact like you're hoping no one notices you. And just like that, you look cheap again. Because nothing kills presence faster than how you carry yourself. You men could wear a custom-tailored suit, but if your body says, I don't belong here, people believe the body, not the fabric. Think about it. Confidence is mostly unspoken. It's in the stillness of your hands, the steadiness of your gaze, the way you enter a room without asking for permission but still commanding space. And here's the painful truth. A man with perfect grooming, perfect style, perfect words can still be overlooked if his body's saying, I'm unsure. Want to fix it? Start small. Shoulders back, chin level, not up, not down. Slow your movements. Don't rush to fill silence. Let people adjust to your energy. Because posture isn't just physical, it's psychological. It tells everyone, whether you see yourself as high value or forgettable. And since you're still here watching till this moment, just know this. You are the reason we make these videos. You're not here for surface level tips. You're here because you care about leveling up. In silence, with style, and with substance. We see you, and we appreciate you. If this video helped even a little, like it to boost it in the algorithm so more men like you find it. Subscribe to the channel. We drop real content like this every single day. And share this video with someone you know who's still rocking white gym socks with loafers. Thanks for spending time with us. There's another video we've handpicked that's already waiting for you on screen. Go watch it next, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.